Today's book is called Dog Hal by Peter Bentley, and it's a story about a sausage dog and his blanket. Hal loved his blanket, there's no doubt about it. He wore it all day and went nowhere without it. He loved it although it felt boiling and flustered. And he looked like a sausage, all covered in mustard. In fact, chuckled Buster McNally, his pal, from now on, I'm calling you Hot Dog Hal. Hal wore his blanket for strolling and chasing. He wore it for catching and snatching and racing. He wore it for digging up big tasty bones with Buster and Tootsie and young Nipper Jones. Hey, Hot Dog, said Buster, you look like you're stewing. I'm fine, panted Hal as he carried on chewing. I've had this old blanket since I was a pup. I know it's too hot, but I won't give it up. Hal wore his blanket for trips to the zoo. If he went to the seaside, along it went too. The blanket made Hal feel exceedingly hot, but would he remove it? Most certainly not. It made all the other dogs giggle and scoff, but in spite of the heat, he would not take it off. It's cozy and cuddly and snuggly as well. It has a nice biscuity, chocolatey smell. A blanket, said Tootsie, belongs on a bed. A blanket? Oh no, it's a hammock, Hal said. It's a Halloween costume, a ghostly disguise. It's even got 2 little holes for my eyes. It's a sail, it's a house, it's a cape, it's a flag. Don't be daft, chuckled Nipper. It's just an old rag. Never mind, Hot Dog, grinned Buster McNally. Come and play hide and seek down in the alley. While Buster was counting, it started to rain, so they ran to the windmill in Ticklemore Lane. Look, that's a windmill. The weather grew worse as they fled helter-skelter up the rickety staircase and into their shelter. They huddled inside. It was really quite frightening as the old windmill shook in the thunder and lightning. Come hide under my blanket. It's lovely and warm, said Hal. It'll make you feel safe from the storm. His friends snuggled under and had to agree that the blanket was rather a nice place to be. Then the pooches all yelped as the lightning went flash, and the thunder went boom, and then something went crash. Yikes! What was that? Wondered Hal with a frown. Ooh, let's turn the book. The staircase, cried Buster. It's just fallen down. Oh no. Oh no, fretted Nipper. What terrible luck. We're trapped in the windmill. He whimpered, we're stuck. If only, cried Tootsie, we had a long rope. And suddenly Hal felt a glimmer of hope. We don't have a rope, that's for certain, he said. We'll just have to use my old blanket instead. He tore it in strips and tied up the ends. Let's turn the book again. and climbed down to safety with all of his friends. So there they are, climbing out of the window of the windmill, and they all go down to safety. Said Buster and Nipper, I'm sorry we laughed. I'm sorry we said your blanket was daft. But I can't go on wearing it now, Hal said sadly. It's torn and it's battered and it's tattered so badly. Then Buster grinned. I have an idea. We just need some scissors, a needle, and thread. Now Hal and his friends go to play in the alley with their trendy new shirts made by Buster McNally. On one side of Hal's, it says, Sausage Dogs Rule, but his friends all have shirts that say, Hot Dog is cool. And there they are, all his friends are wearing bits of his old blanket as shirts. The end.